Dr. Conway. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kelly Morrison, and I'm proud to stand here with the Democratic Doctors Caucus and Planned Parenthood. I'm also proud to be the first and only pro-choice OBGYN ever to serve in Congress. I know there's a lot going on in the news right now, so what we're talking about today here is so important. Your reproductive health care is being taken away piece by piece. Trump's Supreme Court eliminated the constitutional right to abortion with the Dobbs decision in 2022. Since then, we've seen restrictive and severe abortion bans in over 20 states across the country. Now the Trump administration and congressional Republicans are aggressively pursuing every single opportunity they have to restrict access to reproductive health care. They just made the single largest cut to health care in our nation's history with their cruelly named One Big Beautiful Bill, which made devastating cuts to maternal and reproductive health care and could force as many as 200 Planned Parenthood health centers across the country to close, putting the health care of more than 1 million patients at risk. They revoked guidance reminding healthcare providers that they must provide abortion care if it's needed to save a woman's life, causing confusion and risking delaying life-saving care. They know no limits. They actually took away abortion care for the people who put their lives on the line for our country, serving our country with their VA abortion ban. And let's be clear, what they're really going for is a national abortion ban, and people's lives are on the line. They want total and complete control of women's bodies and lives. Their latest move is going after medication abortion, which would impact everyone. Even if you live in a blue state, even if your state protects reproductive health care and abortion access. No matter where you live, they are working relentlessly to try and limit your access to health care, because that's what Trump care is. Less access to care, less affordable care, more chaos and confusion. Just a couple of weeks ago, I visited one of our local Planned Parenthoods in Minnesota. Like all Planned Parenthood clinics, they do so much incredible work. Cancer screenings, annual wellness visits, access to contraception, behavioral health services, STI testing and treatment, basic care, primary care, essential health care. But all of that is on the line because this administration and Congress is doing everything in their power to completely strip away their ability to provide health care. Their patients are scared and confused. They're facing more and more barriers to care. They have to deal with the insanity of this manufactured chaos. And the providers are desperately trying to do everything they can to ensure services remain accessible and affordable. This is really serious stuff because Planned Parenthood isn't just the expert in reproductive health, they also fill in critical gaps in our fractured healthcare system. If Trump and Republicans' cuts to Medicaid and Planned Parenthood remain in effect, millions more Americans will lose access to their health care. It's unconscionable. As an OBGYN, I am horrified by what this will mean for the reproductive and maternal health of women across the country. But I am so deeply grateful to Planned Parenthood because they aren't just healthcare providers, they're fighters. Not because they want to be, but because they're forced to be. They're just trying to take care of their patients, always having to fight back to make sure people can get the basic and life-saving care that they need. And we're so lucky to be joined today by their leader, Planned Parenthood Federation of America President and CEO Alexis McGill-Johnson. She is a tireless advocate and organizer and exactly who we need in this fight with us to ensure that everyone can access the care that they need. So thank you, Alexis, for your incredible fight, for your work and your leadership. We are so lucky to have you.